Hello, everybody. Wolfang here. Today's Friday. We made it through the weekend. Made it through the week. But today's March the 22nd. It is, I think we hit 50 degrees here in Cincinnati. It's overcast. It started raining about, I don't know, I want to say 3 o'clock. But they're calling for rain. And it's supposed to stop, I guess, tomorrow morning. And tomorrow it's only supposed to go up to 40. That's okay. I got things I got chores I'm doing tomorrow. So that's about it. Just another motherfucking day. That's all. I try not to cuss when I do my videos, but I do. I drop a lot of f bombs. I blame that on the military. Fuck this, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. So um, the article I'm going to share is about gun laws, and it's in South Carolina. I haven't read this one because the way they've got this article set up, it's in a slideshow. So, but let's get to it and see what South Carolina is up to. So it says South Carolina law sets new standard for gun rights in America. In the heat of South Carolina, or in the heart of South Carolina, a revolutionary shift in gun laws unfolds, challenging the balance between freedom and safety. The Second Amendment Preservation Act catapults the state into the spotlight, allowing citizens to openly carry handguns without a permit. This bold move sparks a fiery debate on rights, responsibilities, and the ripple effects on community safety. All right. I hate when they set it up this way. The Second Amendment Preservation Act, also known as constitutional carry, marks a significant shift in South Carolina's gun laws, signed by Governor Henry McMaster in a private ceremony. This law permits individuals aged 18 and over to carry handguns openly without the need for a permit. It's a move that aligns South Carolina with 20 other states that have similar laws. This legislation is seen as an expansion of the Second Amendment rights for law abiding citizens. A crucial aspect of the new law is its focus on curbing illegal gun possession and use. By introducing stiffer penalties for violations, the state aims to deter criminal activities involving firearms. This measure seeks to reassure the public that, despite the losing of carry restrictions, the government remains committed to safety and law enforcement. The legislation tightens the time frame within which gun owners must report their stolen weapons. This change is intended to help law enforcement respond more swiftly to gun thefts, potentially reducing the number of illegal possessed firearms in circulation. It's a measure that underscores the responsibilities accompanying gun ownership. And that is a big thing. People that own guns need to be freaking responsible. Look at all these little kids that, the adult left the handgun sitting around and the kid found it. To address concerns about the potential risks of more citizens carrying guns without permits, the law includes provisions for state paid firearm training classes. There we go. The state's going to pay for it. You want to take classes? These classes aim to educate gun owners on safe handling and responsible ownership, an effort to mitigate accidents and enhance public safety. Despite the permitless carry provision, the law maintains existing restrictions on firearms in certain locations, such as schools, courthouses, and the state house. This stipulation is meant to balance the expansion of gun rights with the need to keep sensitive areas secure. Interestingly, the law does not eliminate the option for South Carolinians to obtain a concealed weapons permit. This provision offers a flexibility for residents who may wish to carry concealed firearms in states that recognize South Carolina's permit through reciprocity agreements, extending the utility of legal gun ownership. Proponents, including State Representative Brandon Cox, argued that the bill not only upholds constitutional rights but also effectively addresses gun crime. They point to the other states with similar laws that have not experienced any uptick in violence as evidence that permitless carry can coexist with public safety. That's good to know. Critics of the law express concerns over the potential for increased gun violence and accidents, given that more people may carry firearms with less oversight. They argue that the removal of permit requirements could lead to situations where guns are carried by individuals not adequately trained in their use and safety. I think that's already going on right now. The law enforcement community has shown mixed reaction. Some officers welcome the stricter penalties for illegal gun use as a tool to combat crime, while others worry about the challenges of policing in an environment where more individuals are armed. It says analysts predict that the law may lead to an increase in gun ownership rates in South Carolina, as individuals who previously hesitated due to the permitting process might now choose to own and carry a firearm. These potential rise in ownership highlights the importance of the included training provisions. I'll keep my comments until the end. South Carolina's move reflects a broader trend in the United States toward constitutional carry laws. As the 29th state to adopt such legislation, it contributes to a national dialogue about the balance between gun rights and public safety. As the Second Amendment Preservation Act takes effect, both supporters and opponents will be closely monitoring its impact on crime rates, public safety, and gun ownership practices in South Carolina. This period of observation will be critical in evaluating the law's long-term effects and may inform future legislative efforts in the state and beyond. As the dust settles on the passage of the South Carolina's Second Amendment Preservation Act, the state navigates a new era of gun rights and responsibilities. This pivotal moment in history marks not just a change in legislation, but a significant societal shift towards interpreting the balance between individual freedoms and collective safety. Only time will reveal the true impact of this law on the community, law enforcement, and the fabric of South Carolina's society. So there you go. That's what South Carolina's up to. Let me get rid of that and bring this. Okay, now we're back on full screen. So, I don't think it's a bad idea. But if you want to carry, open carry, I do like the fact that they said that the state will give you, have classes. You need to take classes, period. We constantly trained in the service with our weapons. So what the hell's the difference? You're a civilian. You want to carry. You need to go take classes. Just don't go out and buy a gun and stick it on your hip and think you're good to go. It does not work that way. I'm telling you. Don't make Wolf come after you. But anyway, no. So it'll be interesting to see how this law works out with South Carolina. And in my thinking, my opinion, responsible, law-abiding citizens walking around with open carry guns, I'm thinking certain people are going to have second thoughts about doing stupid shit. That's my opinion. So this is Wolfang. Have a great Friday evening and a great weekend. Blessed be, stay safe, and I will chat with you all later. Bye.